Hi, my name is Mitali Salvi. I am a canine trainer and behavior specialist and also the founder of Mitali's Board and Train. Mitali's Board and Train helps lots of dogs and pet parents live in harmony and create a better life together. My passion for dogs and helping dog parents has turned me into an entrepreneur. I lost my mother at a pretty young age, so we moved to Ratnagiri where my grandparents stayed, and we had, my dad had me have a lot of dogs, and they were a big part of my life emotionally as well as, just a source of happiness. When I was 19, I rescued our current dog, which is now she's almost 12. So I started training her, reading online, doing a couple of things here and there from what I knew raising my dogs when I was younger. And that's when her vet actually recommended that, he said, I think you're a natural at this. Why don't you look at, being a dog trainer? My family thought it was probably not even a viable career. And I got 2 part-time jobs to pay for my first dog training course. And that's how it all began, and here we are 12 years later. I've trained over 1,000 dogs today. I used to train by myself, kind of freelancing. I was able to do about 8 to 10 dogs a month. And then, of course, I realized that I was hitting a wall wherein it came to a little bit of more challenging cases. And that's when I thought I need to upgrade myself. I realized that there was a gap in India where, there were not that many people or that many facilities that could actually take in dogs for training and give a much more nurturing, jam-packed, full of training sort of environment. And that's where the idea of Mitali's Board and Train came from. Initially, I thought, we'll just have one room, we'll do about 8 dogs. And then we got a second room, started at an increased capacity. And just about last week, we have a brand new space we've inaugurated. So welcome to our brand new space. I wanted to make sure that, we were giving it everything to set it up for success. One of the biggest competitive advantages of MBT is one, that we customize every single program for the dog according to the dog's personality as well as the client's goals. We actually have a space where we can set the dog up to succeed. We involve the client heavily. Something I say very often, it's not about what the trainer can do with the dog. It's really about what the owner can replicate and owner can achieve with that dog. We even have the clients come in and learn everything that we've actually taught the dog. After the training is over, we also do home sessions for all of our clients. So we decide on the program duration depending on the intensity of the behavior, the age of the dog, as well as what the client goals are. We're able to work with a lot of severe cases. So a lot of people come to us also as a last hope, their dog is biting them, the dog is trying to bite other people, or the dog is severely anxious, severely nervous, and that can also affect, of course, the dog's mental health and physical health, as well as the client or the family's mental health and physical health. So this is our prestigious graduation wall. We keep adding on to it every time we have a graduate, and these are some of our graduates that you see here. One of the things I truly believe in is that dog training is so much about trust. Building a team has been quite a task because one, you're working with animals, it requires a lot of compassion, it requires a lot of passion, but that's just not enough, right? It is also an extremely physical job. You're walking with these dogs all day long. It's also mentally stressful because not all dogs are easy. Some dogs are here trying to, bite you when you're trying to help them. Just as we were completing 2 years of the business, I basically had multiple episodes of seizures and was had my epileptic episodes. And that was pretty tough on me because I was completely out of the picture. I couldn't come into work for 3 months. But I'm really, really, really grateful for my team. Our team is predominantly women-led. I wanted that to be a big part of MBT. We also have a lot of men supporting us, and that is absolutely amazing. One of them, of course, being my husband, and we also have a lot of men in our team. We're growing at a 17% rate year on year, which is absolutely amazing. And that's also why the pet industry has more and more people getting into the space, as well as we're attracting a lot of investments and foreign investments as well. The numbers have to make sense. Your fundamentals of the business have to be pretty solid, and that is one of, that's absolutely a given. But also kind of, also connecting with them on an emotional level also will make a big difference. There's nothing that a man can do that a woman can't.